Hello. Okay, so this reading is for Seth. And Seth, I decided to choose from a couple of different decks for you. And the first deck that I chose from was the Spirit Animal deck. And it's a beautiful deck. I think I've shown it to you before. Um, this the Spirit Animal deck is usually when we're pulling one card like this, it's about a dominant energy that's going on right now. And then the other card that I pulled for you, I pulled from Messenger Oracle. And Messenger Oracle, um, let me show you. The Messenger Oracle um, is it's a beautiful deck, and this is all about reconnecting with Spirit and Gaia and being reconnected to Mother Earth and um, bringing us back into balance with nature. And so I pulled the Spirit Animal first, and then I pulled the from Messenger Oracle. So the Spirit Animal is about kind of a dominant energy and kind of what's going on right now. And then the Messenger Oracle about reconnecting is a little bit of advice to help you on the journey that you happen to be on right now. And the spirit animal that you got was um, the swan spirit. And swan spirit actually comes with a rather defining message. And it's not necessarily a simple one, but it's a very rewarding one. And the the imagery that we get with swans, they have very long necks, and they dive very deeply. And the recommendation, the encouragement with the swan spirit is that you dig really deep and um, no skimming the surface. But this is all about connecting again with yourself. And the suggestion is that you're a little bit of a mystery to yourself, and a little bit there's some confusion and uncertainty going on. And Swan Spirit encourages you to take the plunge and really investigate what's going on deep inside of you. And this very often has to do with um, relationships and um, communication, connection, um, that isn't happening, and that sort of thing. And so with Swan Spirit, it's the suggestion is that the time is now for you to really do some soul searching and try to understand a little bit more about really looking at motives and why you're doing things you're doing, why you're feeling what you're thinking, a lot of those knee-jerk reactions. It's time to kind of really investigate some of those um, limiting beliefs that we have that we get from very, very early on, and the lessons that we learn um, on our journey. And, a lot of times those limiting beliefs, first of all, they always feel true, but they've never been true. And it's time for you to move forward in this, and Swan Spirit is there to help you with that and to give you the encouragement that you need, that while soul searching isn't always fun, it's always rewarding. And also to remember that things always happen in order, and it's okay for you to let go of those things that no longer serve you, and recognize that sometimes just because things feel true doesn't mean that they are true. And it's just a little change in perspective that will get us moving forward again. So with Swan Spirit, you're being highly encouraged to dig deep, have a little come to Jesus meeting with yourself, as it were. And then you got change is unavoidable. And it's a fun card because it kind of reminds us that there, you know, sometimes we sit and we ponder, what could have I done differently? How did I contribute to this? How am I manifesting this into my own life? We have all these questions when really sometimes it's just spirit doing what spirit does and urging us on so that we can, experience the things on the journey that we're supposed to experience and glean from those experiences what we're supposed to. And remember that everything has its season. You know, winter is always followed by spring. And so, um, and I mean, if you hate summer, fall is coming. So uh, the message with change is unavoidable is for you to let go of your fear of change rather than holding on to, it's that old adage, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. And in this case, that's not true. Uh, it serves no purpose for you to hold on to um, uh, half truths, untruths, um, limiting beliefs that prevent you from presenting both to yourself and to the world your authentic self. So, with these two cards, when we put them together, we have it's time for you to really dig deep and figure out what it is that's really going on and how you are um, affecting and manifesting the things in your life and what you need to do to continue to move forward and to feel the peace and the joy and um, the edification that you should be feeling and that you deserve to be feeling. And then to remember that change is always going to happen, change is unavoidable. But this card really is about letting go, facing the fear. Look the dragon in the mouth. Do it anyway. Um, this is hard, and it's not a pleasant thing sometimes to have those moments where we have to be very honest with ourselves, and it can be kind of scary. And the suggestion is don't. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to fear change. It's okay to fear the unknown. It's okay to fear making mistakes. Just don't let that fear paralyze you. Fear can either paralyze you or propel you. And uh, um, avoidable, unavoidable change is the suggestion is that uh, you need to let that fear propel you because you're on the right track and you can move forward and you can create the the peace and the love and the joy in your life that you want and hold on to it. It's okay to hold on to that. And the change in those positive things is always more positive. And let go of the things that are holding you back. And you're going to know what's holding you back based on your swan spirit suggestion to figure out what those things are. You cannot move forward and you cannot become more than you are right now until you understand. It's a really interesting thing that once we understand the behavior or a knee-jerk reaction type of choice, when we recognize why we tend to do things the same way over and over or respond to things in funny ways, once we understand the why behind that behavior, that no longer has any um, power over us. And we're able to kind of shake those shackles off and move forward and respond in different ways. So it's a really cool thing. If you're in a relationship if you have a friend or a family member or a romantic relationship, even any kind, where things just continue to repeat themselves, the best way to change that path is to change your response to the situation or the choice of the behavior. And when you do that, everything changes and moves, it shifts. And that's really what this is all about. It is time for a shift. It's time for you to move um, forward. And swans are graceful and beautiful. And so the message with that is even though you're going to have to do a little soul searching and really getting to know yourself again and better, you're going to like what you see. And just like I said in previous readings, so you have to love yourself. You have to be good to yourself first. You need to be as kind and as gentle and as generous with yourself as you are with everyone else. It's such a huge thing. We often feel like it's selfish when we take care of ourselves, but nothing could be further from the truth. Until we are at our best, we can't be our best for others. So as you move into uh, a place of healing and growth and abundance and joy and receiving, you're going to have more to give. And that's going to bless everyone in your tribe, everyone around you that comes in contact with you. So, soul searching and face your fears and know that beautiful swan spirit is there with you every step of the way, and the results are going to be divine and miraculous. So, it's a good thing. Might not be easy, but it's absolutely going to be worth it. So, be well, and I'll see you soon.